You don't miss the people who are kind to you. You miss the ones who take a little longer to reply, the ones who leave you unread, the ones who feel just out of reach. And that's not romance. That's your brain malfunctioning, very predictably. Think about it. Someone shows interest, consistent, warm, available. Your mind relaxes. The story ends quickly. But someone else? Unclear, distant, hot one day, cold the next. Suddenly they live in your head rent-free. You replay conversations. You reread messages. You invent meanings that were never there. And you tell yourself it's chemistry. It's not. It's psychology. And right now, more people are trapped in this pattern than ever before because attention has become scarce. And your brain treats scarcity like value. Let's slow this down. Your brain is not designed to seek what's healthy. It's designed to seek what's unresolved. When someone ignores you, they don't give your mind closure. They leave a gap, and the brain hates gaps. There's a psychological effect called the Zeigarnik effect. In simple terms, unfinished things stick in your mind more than finished ones. That's why cliffhangers work. That's why unanswered texts bother you more than arguments. That's why someone who never fully chooses you feels more powerful than someone who does. Your brain keeps trying to finish the story. Maybe they're busy. Maybe they like me but are scared. Maybe I said something wrong. Notice what's happening. You're no longer reacting to the person. You're reacting to your own mental movie. And here's where it gets uncomfortable. The more intelligent and self-aware you are, the worse this can get. Because smart minds don't panic loudly. They rationalize quietly. They build explanations instead of boundaries. Now add dopamine. Dopamine is not the pleasure chemical. It's the anticipation chemical. You don't get the biggest dopamine hit when something feels good. You get it when something might feel good. Uncertainty spikes dopamine. So when someone ignores you, your brain doesn't shut down attraction. It increases it. Every delayed reply becomes a slot machine pull. Maybe this time. Maybe now. That tiny hit of hope keeps you hooked. This is the same loop used in gambling apps and social media feeds. Intermittent rewards. Not always. Not never. Just enough. Your brain learns fast. And then there's the ego. Rejection doesn't just hurt, it challenges your self-image. When someone ignores you, your brain quietly asks a dangerous question. What do they see that I don't? Now, attraction becomes a problem to solve. If you can earn their attention, you don't just get them. You get proof. Proof that you're worthy. Proof that you weren't wrong about yourself. This is why indifference can feel magnetic. Not because they're special, but because your identity is now involved. And here's the irony. People who ignore you often aren't confident or mysterious. They're distracted, avoidant, emotionally unavailable. But your brain fills the silence with depth. You project qualities that were never demonstrated. Calm becomes secure. Distance becomes independent. Disinterest becomes high value. Your mind upgrades them without evidence. And once that story is built, facts barely matter. They don't text back, they must be busy. They don't ask about you, they're just private. Your brain protects the illusion because letting it collapse would mean admitting the truth, that you were chasing a feeling, not a person. And the deeper you go, the harder it is to leave. Because now it's not about them responding, it's about you detaching, which feels like loss. So what's the hidden mechanism underneath all of this? Your brain confuses emotional intensity with emotional importance. Calm feels boring. Consistency feels flat. Peace doesn't stimulate the nervous system, but anxiety does. And if your system is used to tension, uncertainty feels familiar, even comforting. So your brain doesn't fall for people who ignore you. It falls for the state they put you in. Alert, focused, waiting. The question is not why they don't choose you. The real question is, why does your mind keep choosing situations where you're not chosen?